Great. By nightfall, we'll be overrun.
Mr. Furl! It's calling to him, Sam. His eye is almost on me.
A weapon that will change our fortunes in this war.
You want to know what happened to Boromir? The ring drove your brother mad!
Mr. Furl. They're here.
Stay here. Keep up, Sam.
Take cover!
Hello everyone, and welcome to our LEGO Lord of the Rings Let's Play. Today we continue our journey on Osgiliath. So, of course, we're going to start things off by looking for as many studs as we can, because obviously we have a brand new bar, so it's a brand new journey to uncover all of them. Alright, so we need to switch over to Faramir. He's all the way over here with his bow and arrow looking all fly. And go up to this next level here. Looks like we got an indicator to take out a target. Alright, switching back over to our other companions again. And let's switch over and see if we can work our way actually across this. As you guys can see, it looks like Smeagol and or Gollum actually wants a weapon, so I don't know about that. I don't know if I feel too safe with giving him a weapon. I don't know about you guys, but he doesn't seem like the most trustworthy companion that we have at the moment. So we may hold off on that. Alright, so another indicator telling us that we need to switch over. Alright, so let's move down here real quick. It looks like we have some new pieces to rebuild. Obviously, quite a bit of destruction, you know. Unfortunately, there's kind of a big battle going on, and it's really, really important that we come out victorious. So I'm going to move this piece all the way over since it's the tallest. We'll grab this one and move it over just a tiny bit as well, and then push it forward. And then our last one here, which we can use as our like stepping stool basically, we'll push all the way over as well. Alright, so we go in here, and then it looks like we actually switch all the way back to Faramir, and now this should open this other door for us. That does look like the weapon that Gollum's actually been after, so we'll have to be a little careful that we don't allow him to get access to that, because, like I said, he's not a very trustworthy person, and I don't know how much I want to give him a sword. I feel like he'll kill us and take the one ring. Alright, so we actually need to switch over to our buddy Sam here real quick. We'll climb back up here because we actually have something that Sam can do. He'll actually pull down, it looks like this debris a little bit for us. Got a makeshift trampoline here. See, we can actually get access to that, but I don't really know how. However, if we switch back over to Faramir here, looks like there is something that he can do in the meantime. However, we do have some foes that we need to take care of. We've actually switched over to his sword now. Alright, so we're going to switch back over to that bow and arrow real quick. It looks like he actually threw something at us, but he is no longer a problem. Now we should be able to build the rest of this ladder that gives us access to get up to this top part. Alright, so we'll switch back over to Sam here. He kind of jumped down with the rest of our companions. No, we don't want to give this to Golem. Get away. So let's climb back up here. Looks like we got quite a bit of blue pieces, and then we actually get to play as Golem this time around for just a little bit of time. He's actually being really helpful, which is suspicious. But he's only being helpful because he thinks he might get access to that ring at some time. Alright, so we're going to switch over to our other companion again. Looks like we have something that he can do, so we're going to head all the way down. And let's see here. Maybe we need to go all the way down. So we'll take these steps here real quick. Alright, so we got a 3-on-1 right now. We got our fist, but we'll shoot that dude with an arrow, but it didn't quite actually kill him. So now that we're on the second level up here, we can actually shoot these targets. And now we got some tiles that we can actually use to move this piece, which will probably give us access to seeing these guys up here. Alright, so we can't really do anything about that, but we do know that Golem can actually climb on this because we see the fish icons and everything. What if we can actually get up there? It doesn't quite look like it. I thought maybe you could jump up there and check out what that flag was all about. That might be something to do with maybe this object over here, but it looks like we're actually going to be pushing it more off of the edge, though. Trusty Sam again. We know he's one of the best gardeners around, and so it looks like he's going to be creating a way up to the top for us. I feel like I should be able to get up here, but just not having a whole lot of luck there. However, Sam again is the master of fire, so we'll allow him to do his work here. Should get rid of this barrier. Man, we have pretty strong fists. Those guys didn't even stand a chance. Let's get an arrow into this creature over here. We're actually having some difficulty shooting at the moment, so we'll back up maybe just a little bit. Alright, so we'll switch back over to other companions because it does look like we have gotten pretty far along. We know that we'll be doing something with that, so I might hold off on that for just a second. Looks like there might be a fishing spot over here, and so... Alright, come here, Smeagol. I need you to do what you do best and look for those fish. Alright, so it looks like he actually didn't find a fish this time. However, he did find something that it looks like we'll be using here momentarily. So I'm going to dig up the remainder of these gears. And then we'll switch over to Golem here in just a quick second. Alright, so we need to switch back over once again. We were almost able to get that dude in midair. I thought we were going to have luck there, but unfortunately, he just narrowly escaped our arrow. Alright, so we're going to traverse up this ladder here. Alright, so we'll switch back over to our other companions again. It looks like we got a area over here that we'll be working on in just a few moments. Make sure we pick up all those pieces, of course. Our bar's looking about like 55% or so, so we're doing pretty good. Alright, so this should be the kill shot arrow.
Release them.
I think at last we understand one another, Frodo Baggins.
I told Gandalf I would keep you safe, and safe is where I'll keep you. Son, a wizard should know better. Come, my friends. The Ents are going to war.
Alrighty, guys, we are the Ents now. It's time for us to join the battle. Might spend some time trying to fill up our bar for the most part. Looks like we'll have a lot of opportunities to pick up quite a bit of studs as they're kind of just floating around for the most part. It is awesome that we actually get to play as Treebeard, obviously. We do have some of the other hobbits kind of accompanying us as we attack. It's a good time to kind of take out all of this equipment so that way it can no longer be a problem for us as we traverse Middle-earth. Because we've had enough of these battles, you know, we're at the two towers now. We're trying to finish up our journey, and as we work our way through this, there's obviously quite a bit left, as we've seen. Alright, so let's actually take care of this one over here, because that looks to be going down into the depths, and we don't want them to be reinforcing or anything like that. Got to be careful of those holes in that fire. As we know, the trees unfortunately are not big fans of flammable objects, so we'll have to really be careful of that stuff. Looks like we do have some water over here, so I'm going to grab this real quick. Looks like that'll actually get us one of those chests, of course. Kind of get some more of those. Alright, so we're actually going to move our way over to this right-hand side. Looks like we got some more wooden structures that we can destroy in the meantime. Can't quite get that one. However, we can stomp on that house, though. Alright, so let's go over to this big tower. This looks to be allowing us to get access to the other side. Alright, so I'm going to actually cross this. Hopefully it'll be strong enough to kind of hold us, because I guarantee we probably weigh quite a bit as being a tree. We actually just made it, so that's good. There are just so many enemy troops all over the place. I'm surprised nobody's pulled out their flaming bows and tried to shoot us or anything, but I guess that's okay. Makes it a little bit easier for us as we kind of destroy all their cover and all of their towers, all that good stuff. Alright, so we got another rock here, so we'll throw this at the tower. Ah, we actually got launched in the air, so we're going to hang out up here for just a moment as we slowly work our way back down. Not sure what that was all about, but let's quickly destroy these towers here real quick. Seems like throughout this Let's Play, we've had a lot of weird moments where our character kind of gets flung into the air. Like I was talking about, it seems like just the last several episodes, we've had like bouncing moments where we just kind of go airborne for really no reason, but it's kind of cool to see just the level of detail that we were able to see up there, though. Alright, so our bar is looking pretty good, guys. I think we might make it. Looks like we have just enough left to maybe fill up the remainder of it, but obviously at the moment, we're not quite sure. This could be the end of our journey coming up soon. We are aware that the Ents are afraid of fire, and so that water canister is definitely a necessary piece. Ah, we're almost there, guys. We might get it here with these last few structures. And it looks like we just made it right in the nick of time. I'm going to go pick up this boulder here real quick, and we'll throw this at this corner piece one more time. And then I'll actually walk all the way over to, it looks like this other water canister. Might be using this on the fire that's hanging out on the left-hand side over here. Alright, so let's go pick this one up here real fast, and then it looks like we'll be working our way to the dam, which, as we know, is where all the other water is stored on the other side of it. Obviously, I feel like if we flood this area, that won't really give them a whole lot of opportunities to do much. Alright, so we got some boulders over here. Looks like we got some stuff that's trying to point us at maybe something over here. So that did a little bit of something, but it looks like there's something all the way up there. So we're going to take a few moments here to try to get these boulders, because they seem to be kind of blocking this cart. So let's get one more thrown at it real fast. Alright, gave us one more chest, and then it looks like we'll actually be working our way up to the dam now. So I'm going to go pick up these boulders one more time. This should allow us to kind of work our way up to the next level. A little bit stuck on a tree there. As we know, that tree is not an Ent, so we don't have to feel too bad about kind of crushing and stepping on him, but let's work our way up to this next level, though. Looks like they are shooting some arrows at us, but they are not fire arrows, so we don't have to worry too much about them.
My lords! To Isengard!
Young Master, there is a wizard to manage here.
And there Saruman must remain. Under your guard, Treebeard. Is no power anymore.
Bless my bark.
Peregrine Took. I'll take that, my lad. Quickly now. We must travel to Edoras with all speed.
Smeagol, we're not gonna wait for you. Come on.
Master looks after us. Kill him. Kill them both. And then we take the precious. And we'll be the master. Yes. No. It's too risky. It's too risky. We could let her do it. Yes. She could do it. And then we takes it once they're dead. Once they're dead.
Alright, Gollum!
Come on, hobbits. Long ways to go yet. Smeagol will show you the way. Follow